Hello, YouTuber. Today I'm so happy and sharing my homemade machine as I did. It's a all thing I did over here. The first time I start, I have only two tools. So this is the first tool that I have here. So this one, the grind angle cut, and then this one, the small geofresh. So this one I use for do everything as I did. So I have only two things here. I have done uh, more machine for my workshop. So this is two here, right here. I did here. So the first time I need. So this is a small uh, drill fresh I did here. So that means I use from the scrap metal. So the first time I used this for drill and the big plate metal. So this one as I did. So when I finish drill fresh ready and I start more thing I can show you next step. Number two, cutting edge slider. So this is what I want for for cutting the big plate of the metal, because I can slice and cut when I need to do. So this is can sliding go straight and back, and also this is I just made it recently. So this one is used for uh, slash cut. So the slash cut I can do a small piece. I can move this side up and down right here. Slash cut can move up and down, left or right. So one more the post down here I can cut the flat, and one more high up I can cut the slash cut. So you can see. So right here my homemade lathe. So this one, after I finish the slide cut, so I can use the pieces of the metal, then I can build my homemade lathe. So this one is very good and have me a lot of work. So that means the first step I can build a small drill fresh, and then the second I can build the slider and slash cut. So when I got the slider, so I can cut the pieces of the metal and then I tack all together, then I can make the homemade lathe. So this one is very good and help me. So why I didn't build the other gear pulling the carriage automatically? Because this one I just I mean, like, this is my first time build homemade lathe. So next time I will build other lathe, and I hope running is really nice. This one also very good, but I believe that it's not perfect at all, because this is I just did by hand everything, cut and grind by hand. I didn't use any motor grind the rails, so that means by hand. So like this is not perfect at all, but in the future I will build much better than this, but this one can help me going to the next step also. I mean, keep going to the new lathe if I have time, or I can build next step, whatever. My carriage also is running nice, but the problem is when I cut the big plate or like the big piece of the metal, so the face or milling is not running smooth. That means tiny bumpy. I knew the problem for me because I use the plate metal is not thick, a little bit thin. That means all the metal I use for lay here, I didn't use the piece like 50 or 15 or 20 millimeters. I use all this metal packed together, all the pieces only 10 millimeters. So otherwise when I try cut the big piece, that means this is a little bit jump or shaking. So next time if I do, I can use the big piece of metal, and this one like headstock. I'm so happy with this, but in the future maybe I will change this one too. And then even the carriage for pulling also, and even the tailstock also I might change right here. So this one really this is my, I think like this is my first time experience homemade lace like that. Right here is number 4. So number 4, chop saw or cutting steels. So this one also I really need for my workshop also, that I use this one, the wise also I made it. And also this one, it's very good and cut. That's in I use it for helping my work. So this one I use the big plate metal, and also because I have the slider cut, and this is also very nice and helped me a lot. But I'm really disappointed because I didn't have any steel cut. So otherwise I used the a kind of this carbide. That means I use this one for cutting. So this one really nice and work too. That's really good for workshop. So that means can helping me cut a big pieces, pipe, and then like some pieces metal too. So it's working very good. So right here is number 5, that's a drill fresh. This also very good for me, that I need, that means every workshop need this, absolutely need this. But this one also I made from the scrap. So that means this is a pipe, and this is from the springs of the car. So I can use this one. So that means this is really nice and good. Last time I used only the small one, but the small drill press is not strong enough. When I try drill and compress, I use so much power, but this is really simply and easy. So that means this one I can use 16 millimeters. So this is very good and drill press and really fast. So this is also from the scrap metal, and then the rest from the cars. So I use it. It's really nice and work. I do apologize for my English, maybe not good, and also maybe make you hard understanding what I say, but I think you can understand what I mean about my homemade machine. So this is what I do. So everything I did all by hand, and with the motors, grind angles, and then also like the drill fresh, I did this. So right now I have all kinds of machines. I hope I can work for my next projects. I hope you are enjoy my sharing video. If you are enjoy, please like, subscribe, comment. I really appreciate. Thank you very much.